So I'm thinking about, like I said before, like how certain people think that they think that being, in allegiance with some of these Chinese people, whatever, they're gonna get some kind of concessions, like, oh, well, I'm Chinese. Well, China has the worst human rights record in the history of mankind, which means that they kill their own people. There was that slaughter or massacre at Tiananmen Square, Tiananmen Square, Tiananmen Square, where they fired on their own students, their own educated people, because they control how the people think, and they feel like if they can't control how you think, then you're no use to them. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why pretty much Russia was able to work with them, because they're like, yo, they don't mind falling in line, you know? So I'm thinking about, like, I'm not trying to be funny, but like I say, they're against each other, and they use force and torture methods and things like that. That's why most of the Chinese people that I see, I'm calling them Chinese, I don't know what they are, like I said. They're usually hurt and they have limps. They're the people who China can't trust to a certain degree, like I said, and it goes both ways. But I'm thinking about that movie, Independence Day. We're on Independence Day with Jeff Goldblum, who he's a bug-eyed being. He has the big bug eyes. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Goldblum has the big bug eyes, so he's a bug-eyed being, and like those are the Vulcan beings who are native to this system, and this system got invaded by them. It got invaded by the Syrians and some other beings a while ago. You know what I'm saying? So what's going on is that they have treaties where they end up intermarrying and stuff, but that doesn't do anything to really help, if you ask me. I mean, only to a certain extent, but that's why I realized that their technology, some of the technology of the Greys, like I say, they got dropped off here. You know, having children is not good. Like I say, if you know that you're a subject or damn near a living captive, like I say, the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill just means that Egypt went through many hands, and so it is that America will too, for as much as they patterned it, after Egypt. But a lot of people, a lot of slaves, you know what I'm saying, they opted to not have children. Like on the movie Beloved, she was like, well, I'll kill my kids. She's like, I'll kill my kids, you know what I'm saying, before I let you enslave them. Or if she had known better, she'd have been like, yo, I'm not even having kids. So a lot of people who choose a homosexual lifestyle, if you're black, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, they're like, in light of now, that would include white people too. Anybody that's like, yo, in America, like, yo, I'm not having kids for this system. Because, like I say, China only sees their people as a labor force. So that if China is taking over America, then you are part of the labor force. And if you're having children, why would I do that? I mean, only if I did not know the extent of that. And I'm just finding this out like within maybe 6 months time, and you're just thinking about just the aspect of people are like, yo, you call me what you want to call me, and that's in that book Shining the Light by Robert Shapiro. Gotta find that, because they just met on my page. Like I say, some people are going back where they come from. The Hindus know, they're the original Asiatic black people, but they're the ones that have to deal with the karma of these Chinese people or the Greys. They're dealing with that because, like I said, their karma was already carved in stone, so to speak. When they came down here, they hit down all the aborting the kids and stuff, and the revenge of the children. The children you have is karma against you, like saying all that shit you did, your children will do it to you. The Greek mythology stories, Zeus killed his father, and then, his son tried to kill him, or Kronos killed his father, and his son, Zeus, killed him, you know what I'm saying? And, so it just keeps on going. So what I realized too is that, a lot of people have opted to not be a part of that, like I say, and then that's kind of why it's like, some people is like, if you have a chance, nobody has a chance in this system. It's communist Russia. You don't have an option. The freedom that you once had, it was only at the expense of others. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew you were going to be, like, you know what I'm saying, a slave or a servant, and I'm bringing my kids. Why would you have kids? Like, oh man, this is a real nice ass fucked up world where I'm a slave. I'm bringing kids into it. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? oh my God, anybody, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't regret it, but it's almost like in Egypt, once again, when Pharaoh was like, I don't want he's like, I don't want these people having children. They're more plentiful than we are. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, and another thing too, it's like on War of the Worlds and Independence Day, which are basically the same movie. You know, those aliens look like Chinese people. You know what I'm saying? They had a real slanting. I have slanting eyes too. See, I have to censor myself. That's why you look like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll call me slanting eye. Look at you. You'll look like this. But they draw all their characters in their even in their Japanime like that, you know, because that means honesty. It means that you can see their intentions, you know. But for me, I need guile. But yeah, so I'm thinking about like Damon Wayans, where he was like, the aliens, they come down here at Bob Dolomite, and he got the Bob Dolomite mobile, and he drink all that Dolomite. He drink all that dough juice. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like on War of the Worlds, it was like, we can't destroy them. They're coming through with their ships and they're destroying everything, spraying blood. But you know what they can't take? Getting cussed out. You'd be like, we've shot them with everything. We've hit them with lasers. We've hit them with plutonium missiles, bomb, nukes. We've hit them with plutonium, nuclear devices, paraphernalia. We've given it all. We've hit them with nuclear gases and radiation pour off. And I think that a lot of the radiation spills, they're on purpose, like saying that people are saying, well, you know what? If we can't have America for ourselves, we'll sabotage this shit and fuck it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put holes in this goddamn house while let you get this motherfucker back based on what I invested into it. You can just take it from me? I'll fuck all this shit up. I'll throw trash on the goddamn ground. It'll be fucked up everywhere. By the time you fucking try to get this motherfucking country, you'll have the biggest cleanup job in history. You come out better nuking this bitch, and you'll be nuking your own property, which is what they're trying to not do. They're trying to like let people kill themselves euthanagically. But it's almost like I say though, with all the, you know, their weaponry and technology can withstand everything, but they can't, you know, you'd be like, you long finger having, green, big-headed, motherfucking, you got 3 legs. Remember on War of the Worlds, they had 3 legs? Your 3-leg having wooden kickstand. I kick the side of your goddamn ugly ass ship. They had some ugly ass ships. Be like, my goddamn car that run off, my funky ass little car that run off gas look better than your ugly ass spaceship with your little ugly ass spaceship. Look at that. When you come through, I'm gonna have birds come through and shit on your spaceship, you little raggedy, long finger, E.T. looking motherfucker. Just be talking shit. Just be like, the Asian be like, I'm like, yeah, you motherfucker. You better put some clothes on. You're mad at me because you can't do the goddamn Cabbage Patch. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because motherfucker, and they be like, you little raggedy motherfucker, do that right there. You didn't came across the goddamn galaxy. I bet you can't do that right there, motherfucker. You didn't came across the galaxy, but I can go all around the goddamn world with these goddamn swivel ass moves. These swift ass, suave ass moves. You raggedy motherfucker. You mad, ain't you? And look at you. Then came from another goddamn planet, but you ain't got no goddamn beard, bitch. You ain't got no beard, bitch. Where you come from, goddamn 13 quadrants of the galaxy, 13 galaxy quadrants away, but you ain't got no goddamn beard, bitch. The gene for hair is here, motherfucker.